Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have the LEGO Speed Champions Lightning McQueen for the 20th anniversary. So sit back, relax, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I have my brother here with me as well. You can say hi if you want.
Hello people of the world, it's me, Cars5, and go subscribe to Restless High 5.
And subscribe to Cars205 as well. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, take a look at this box right here. We only had to really go to like one Walmart to find this. They had two of them there. So I'm really happy we didn't have to go to a whole bunch of different stores. I paid around $25 for this set. Actually, I think it was more like $27, and then it came out to $29 after taxes. But hopefully I make that money back on this video. We got LEGO Speed Champions logo right there, the Cars logo up here, and a new 20th anniversary logo that I'm not really sure if they'll be using this on other stuff, Disney that is. Maybe we might see this logo on the celebration stuff. I'm just really concerned about the celebration stuff, honestly. I really hope that we have new packaging. So I'm talking about the Mattel Cars line, by the way. Ages 9+. This is set number 77-55. Lightning McQueen is his name, of course. 270 pieces. And I heard that there's a whole bunch of stickers, almost 25 stickers on this car. I mean, I guess now we know why Sally calls them stickers, right? Anyways, on the side here, LEGO Speed Champion set number right there. We have a side profile of McQueen and a 1:1 scale picture of the Lightyear tires. This is how it's going to look. That's the size of it as well. On the side of the packaging here, LEGO Speed Champions, we have a nice like diagonal top view of this McQueen there. Pretty cool. Flash McQueen, Rayo McQueen right there. Here is the, oh wait, I already showed you guys the top view. Here is the other side made, components made in Denmark, Mexico, Hungary, and etc, etc. There's, you can see all there. LEGO set number again. Now also, warning, choking hazard, these do contain small parts. They are Legos, or these are Lego pieces, because apparently Legos isn't the correct terminology, I learned. Here is the back of the packaging. We have the back view of McQueen. Looks like on the Motor Speedway of the South. That looks like a graphic from Cars 3. I think this is, they used a piston cup graphic for the wall from Cars 3, and then they put it on the Los Angeles International Speedway, is what it looks like there. Cars logo, and we have a really nice image of this McQueen. I think this picture right here actually first appeared in like a magazine a long time ago, back in 2006. So I'll put some more information about that on the screen right there. But yeah, here we have them side by side, the different images. Really nice. I think LEGO did a really good job in the presentation of this box. We have the Lightyear tires, 95, Rusty's right there. Alright, let's go ahead and open this thing up already. And for that, we are going to go to the top view. Yes, I did just get a, like, one of those extendable, hold on, let me look at this thing right here. I got a overhead tripod right there, so now we can actually see, oh, it's like this. We can actually see the top-down look right there. I love it. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and crack on into this thing. I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife. Now, I'm not going to open it the regular way that you would open up a Lego set, just because it's going to ruin this picture. So I'm going to try and be very careful here. Kind of just open it from like this side right here. No, I don't want to like mess it up at all. How do I do this? Maybe I should just like maybe I could just cut a hole in the bottom. Wait, does it have another way to open it from the bottom? I don't even know. How do I do this in a way that I can preserve this packaging? Let's see. There you go. There you go. I might get a couple paper cuts, but it's worth it to preserve this really nice looking packaging. So just Put my finger right there to break the seal. There. There you go. Beautiful. Alrighty, what's this? Oh, okay. So the last time I opened up a Lego set was a couple years ago. And it seems like they are now using paper bags, which is pretty cool. Good for the environment, from what I've heard at least. I can't really corroborate that because I don't know the science behind any of that. We've got all these bags here. Pretty nice. And then looks like there's a sticker sheet. Oh goodness, look at all these stickers. Pretty cool. How many are there? There are 22 stickers here. And then we have the instruction booklet. Alright, so now that we have everything out of the box, let's go ahead and start things off by looking at the instruction booklet. Here's the back, by the way. You could win. Scan this QR code or go to lego.com product feedback and give your short feedback about this Lego set for a chance to win a cool Lego prize. Cool. So you can scan that QR code right there. Alright, I looks like they have like the Lego Builder app where you can get like digital instructions. I'm really glad that Lego hasn't like completely shifted to those digital instructions just yet. Because, let's start over here, I guess. What's it say? Get excited about our new packaging. We're switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. That's why you might find a mix of paper and plastic in our boxes. So yeah, as you can see, lego.com/sustainable packaging. More sustainable, right? Some other sets that you can get is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. You can get, I believe this is that's the Lamborghini logo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lambo, right there. We've got a car from F1, the movie. Haven't really seen it. We have McQueen right here. And then, what color is your Bugatti? Anytime I see a Bugatti, I always say that. I don't know, it was kind of funny. Cars right there. We got McQueen, Focus, Speed, I am Speed. Lego, Focus, Bricks, I am Bricks. Anyways, next page. Let's see, build together. 1 to 2 builders right there. Which is perfect because there's 2 of us here. Build together. You can download the app right there so you can get digital instructions for this McQueen. Pretty sure next up is where this starts. Okay, so we have to empty out bag 1. Let's go ahead and do some organizing. Let's move bags 2, 3, 4, and 5 to, I guess, my bed for now. Just throw them right there. And let's start this off with bag number 1. Hooray! Alright, this McQueen is now complete, and let's take a look at him already. So, the biggest complaint that I've seen with this guy is the stickers, and while honestly I think maybe this right here should have been one sticker together, and then, or maybe all of these should have just been printed pieces, to be honest. There were some pieces, like the fenders were printed, but it's really only like 1 or 2 pieces that are printed. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad in terms of all of the stickers. Comparing it to other Lego sets, it really wasn't that bad. I did my absolute best to line everything up as good as possible. So we have the lights on the front, of course, the lightning bolts, his Rusty's logo, number 95. Lightning McQueen is his signature there. I love how clear it is Rusty's on the back. Rusty's back here, of course. Light year tires. Really nice. Now, I will say, I think the only complaint I have with this is the fact that they used the brick lettering that Lego uses for the continuing sponsors. I really think that they just could have printed them the right way, but I think it's fine. In the long run, I think it'll be fine. Here's the back right there. Rusty's medicated point appointment, 95, and here is the spoiler as well. And the one thing I think everybody is waiting for is to see the brain. Let's use my screwdriver right here to open this thing up. You can see he has his brain right in there. Now, the other thing is I'm pretty sure he has a tongue as well. There's a pink piece right in the middle over there, and that's his tongue. So let's put his head back on. There you go. Also, I'm not really quite sure why in the world they put this back here. Why is it open? Why couldn't it have just been a solid piece? No idea. Now, I think my favorite part of this car is the base. Look at how detailed this base is. We have the mufflers on the side, and we have... I don't know all of the correct terminology. I may like cars, and I may be sort of a car guy, but I'm not really knowledgeable when it comes to a lot of the terminology. So in the comment section below, let me know what all of these things are. And maybe I'll give you a cookie. Not really. There you go. That is the LEGO Speed Champions Lightning McQueen. Let me actually grab the Precision Series McQueen and another LEGO Speed Champions car to compare them. Alright, so I've collected a lot of the Speed Champions cars. Man, this thing is so dusty. Wow, okay, I had it over there on my shelf for a couple years now. That's why this one's really dusty. But we have James Bond's Aston Martin. I don't remember exactly what kind of an Aston Martin it is, but yeah, we'll do a little 360 comparison. You can see the size right there. Obviously, Bond's car is a little bit longer, but I think they did a great job in putting this car, this McQueen, into a good size. There you go. Now, the other thing is, I saw a video the other day that was somebody turning this McQueen into his World Grand Prix variant. So, you know, the great thing about LEGO is that you can literally do anything with this. If you have all of the pieces that are on the side here, like extra pieces in red, you can just swap them all out, right? And then you can print out the World Grand Prix design and build a World Grand Prix McQueen with this. And also now that we have a brick built McQueen with the instructions, we can really do anything. We can make Fabulous McQueen. We can make literally any McQueen. You know what would be great to make? The modified McQueen from Cars Race-O-Rama. Now, I also want to do a little, I guess, decal and stuff. Kind of side-by-side view. There you go. I was about to say, does this Precision Series McQueen not have the bolts on the side? He does, though. There you go. Also, look at his lips, man. Look at his lips! Okay, here are the eyes. The eyes on this one are a little more brick looking. Here is the sides. I think they did a great job in translating what this McQueen would be onto here, as I already said. I will say maybe the yellow stripe around the rims might be nice. I think I could do that with a paint pen, actually. There you go. Here is the back as well. I mean, okay, so for the spoiler, there's not really much you can do in terms of building a spoiler directly up, I think, with this specific model. But I think if you could, because the problem is this model is built, it's kind of built backwards. I don't know really how to explain it, but it's not like your normal, typical build like something like this would be. But there you go. That's the back of both cars. Here's the base. No, they did a great job. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had this Precision Series McQueen with them when they were designing this Lego one, so they could have an actual model in their hands while they're doing it. And there they are, side by side, 155 scale diecast and the Lego one. So there we go. That is the review of the Lego Speed Champions Lightning McQueen. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is your favorite YouTuber, Rusty's95, signing out. Bye! I only got 20 seconds for this outro. I promise you that I won't go so slow. Make sure you subscribe to Rusty's95. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share.